What is up, everybody?
Hey,
Hello.
So,
where'd she go?
I'm right here.
Where?
yeah.
What?
No,
Oh,
Oh, God. So tonight's just Joe, myself, and our friend Elle-Marie. Izzo might be here. He's got a town meeting, but Shane's playing hooky, so I guess that's fair. I do it all the time. So,
yeah,
Joe, what's
Shane
been
didn't
going on?
say he had a migraine because he didn't take
Yeah,
his
well.
Tylenol or something.
No, he decided to go to Broadway for some reason. So, Joe, what's been going on?
Not a lot of nothing. Has it even been a week since the last show?
Yeah.
Don't seem like it when you don't do nothing. All weekend I was out here slaving away. Let me hang on. There we go.
Nice.
My little hen.
Oh my God, those are little.
Yeah, so these are refrigerator magnets that my wife contracted me to do. The magnets go in the back, but that one I forgot to put holes in the back for it. So
Oops.
yeah, it's okay. Only printed 3 of them without it. So I've been printing little hens and mid-sized hens and big hens and all different kind of colored hens, and waiting on a bunch of hats to come in and do those. Played some radio while I was waiting on those to print. So that was a good excuse to get me out here by the radio.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the printers are out there in the shack, aren't they?
Yeah.
There you go.
what does the hen represent?
I don't know. But
You don't know.
I said it looked like a candy dish my great grandmother had, so.
I couldn't tell if it was real or not. It looks like CGI next to the flag. It's so bright.
the hen on the nest is a vintage Indian glass trinket or whatever you want to call it. And some of that vintage stuff that's becoming real popular. And so it's getting so popular again that people are even spending money on the 3D print version. So why not?
Wow. Goodness. So, well, how about you? What have you been up to since we talked last?
Oh, it's been a
hot
while
minute.
since
Yeah.
we talked last. Lots of things. I can't remember where I was at where I was in my understanding of radio at the time with you all. I think I didn't even have my general yet.
Yeah, I think you were working on your
since
general
then,
at that point. Yeah.
Since then I've gotten my general.
Good job.
Been working with ICOM. They've loaned me the 705 for a little bit. I actually had to send it back, but then they were like, "No, let's do another let's talk through it again." And then they sent me the 705 again as a loaner. And 5 watts is great and all, but after kind of Winterfield Day, I felt ready for a 100-watt radio. So I just received my 7300 Mark II this week. A lot of the other radios that I've been using, they were loaner radios. So like maybe you've seen featured on the channel, the 891 from Yaesu. That was actually a club member's radio. It was like in this really cool Go kit, but that wasn't mine. So I have my first ever like 100-watt radio that I can actually call my own. So that's really awesome and super exciting. But I kind of went on a little hiatus for a little bit. I stopped kind of uploading after a while because it's a lot. YouTube's a lot. I'm a one-man show, so editing, uploading, scripting, filming, it's all me, and it's a lot, especially during like the holiday season when you have like friends, family, trips, obligations. So I kind of had to like put it away a little bit to spend some time with good friends and family. My birthday's also was in the month of November, so that's kind of also when I stopped. But I started climbing. I've been going to the rock climbing gym during that time when I was away and just kind of fell in love with the sport. It's been really fun. But, kind of coming into the new year, I was like, I need to pick up YouTube again. Like, I miss it. It's fun. I miss radio. And I'm glad to be like getting back into it now. I probably won't be uploading like as consistently because I was uploading, I want to say, excuse me, like once a week. And that was really, it's a lot of work doing that just by myself. So I'm kind of slowing down on like the upload cadence and making it more so like once or twice a month, maybe 3 times a month if I'm feeling what is advantageous. But yeah, I'm glad to be back.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it was December or so. I was like, "Where the hell's Elle?" I sent her a message on Discord. Are you okay?
You did message me, Joe. Thank you. I did receive a couple of like really nice messages from people asking, when's my next video or how am I doing? I think even a club member was like, are you alive? Yes, I am. I've just been, the holidays hit and they can hit you hard with lots of things that you got to go to.
Oh yeah, that's my slow down time as well. And
yeah,
the once a week thing, 2.0 likes to push that. If you want to grow on YouTube, just one video a week. Just one video a week.
I mean, if I didn't have a full-time job, I think I would be. But I work a 9 to 5.
I tried it for about two months, and I was like, this ain't fun no more. So I recorded a video for ICOM back in October. November maybe. I think it was October, really. And then November and December was same story. Like I chill out. Mm-hmm. Got a lot of family stuff and everything going on. So now I have to remind myself that I need to check because I think the video's ready. I just keep forgetting to put it out there.
Yep, absolutely. Adam's got it right. That dang work thing definitely gets in the way of radio and video production.
Mm-hmm. And
that and
in
life.
my role, like where I'm at with my personal work life, like the expectation has like gone like through the roof for me, which is good. I mean, I'm performing well, I'm doing my job well, and so there's more expectation. But more expectation means more work, and that's okay. I like what I do. I like the people that I work with. It can get crazy at times, and sometimes after the end of the workday, I'm like my creativity's gone, my energy's gone. I just got to go to the gym, go back home, eat dinner, go to sleep, and go to go to the next day. So work has definitely really picked up as well. Good thing that means because I got promoted and doing well, but it can kind of put a damper on like
promotions. General, you're on a roll.
I was gonna say, and the reward for doing good work is more work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I had a wise man tell me one time when I worked at a furniture factory. He was a maintenance guy. He said all he ever done was change air conditioner filters up in the roof on the sky lift or scissor lift. And he come to me one day. I ran the stock room. I had all the maintenance parts. And he comes to me one day asking for a machine part. And I'm like, Dale, that was his name. What do you need this for? He's, son, don't ever let them know everything you can do, or they'll expect you to do it. He said, that's why I stay up in the scissor lift away from everybody changing air filters. He said, they thought that's all I could do. And then I opened my mouth, and now I'm working on machines.
Usually if you have a good idea, you're usually the one having to do the work for it. Right. Yeah.
Yep. The best thing you do is keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
Yeah.
But are y'all going to, what is it? HamCation?
No.
Isn't that coming up?
Now. Yeah, I know a lot of guys are leaving or have left either yesterday or today to head down that way, but unfortunately it's not in the cards for me this year.
So. I haven't had a desire to go yet. Not to be taken the wrong way. I would love to go meet up with everybody that makes it and hang out. But we can do that other places, other times. And my trip to Disney just really made me not want to go back to Orlando. 16 hour
When was your trip to Disney?
Many years ago. I want to say 10 plus years ago. So we messed up though, because we went for a week and we did 4 parts in 4 days. I say we went for a week. We were there for 4 days and we did 4 parts. So it was absolutely running the whole time. Now, like the first couple of days was great. I had my chest poked out, walking tall, waving at folks as I went by because they're standing in line, and I got the fast pass. Well, then I found out the fast passes are only good for so many times. Mm-hmm. Then I'm standing in line watching all the folks go by.
Or there's like certain times where they work. It's like, your fast pass only works from like 2 to 4 type of situation.
Or once you use one, there's a cooldown period before you can use another one.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They
I just-
definitely figured that system out and figured out a way to make money on that. But
I just hadn't desired to make that trip yet. I would like to experience and hang out with folks too, but and I'm not doing Dayton this year either, unfortunately, because Mama Noel had her pretty decent surgery at the beginning of the year. That's some expense come with that, and then we decided to start a little side business, and that's become expensive. So we're just gonna do Huntsville this year, maybe a couple of local ones.
Well, congrats on the side business. That's really cool. It's hard work. Yeah, I've got Huntsville for sure. That is 100%. I'm going, but
Good.
Dayton is still up in the air for me. I just look at the plane ticket and I look at the price, and it hurts to see that. So Dayton's still up in the air. I would love to go because ICOM's doing something, and I would like to be a part of that. But I just don't know with finances right now. I have, I think, 6 weddings to attend to this year, all between April and May and like the first weekend of August. Some ones in California, ones in Arizona, and like 3 or 4 of them are here locally. And so that's, expenses, flights, hotels, and, time. And that weekend of Dayton, that Saturday, I have a wedding to go to. So if I do go to Dayton, I would have to like fly in Thursday and then fly out Friday. And so I would only be there for like that short period of time because I have a good friend who I played soccer with her. We were roommates in college, but she's getting married that Saturday on the weekend of Dayton. So I would have to fly out Friday. So I have to like decide if I am going to commit to that ticket or not.
I think your friends would be more respectful of your time and your pocketbook.
All getting married the same year. That's brutal.
Yeah. You just think all the baby showers coming up and stuff. You're probably going to be godmother to 5 or 6 of them.
Oh
no.
That's why you keep your
I've got
circle
like
of
6
friends.
weddings to go to.
Your circle of friends small and close by. Yeah, see.
I understand that one. Yep.
But yeah, Huntsville's definitely confirmed for me out of all of the best of the big ones. Do you feel a little bit of FOMO about HamCation? Everyone's going and it looks so exciting, but love to go back to Florida. I've been to Florida a couple of times. I have family down there, but not in the area where the event is. So it just, but I do have FOMO, and I hope everyone has a great time though.
The only reason to go to the Central Florida Fairgrounds is for HamCation. Any other time, it's not an area you want to be.
Okay.
So I'm sure they have other events there that are probably worth going, but yeah, just the whole area right around the fairgrounds is not exactly
45. You need some more friends.
best.
Just make sure they're close by. Per Joe's advice.
They could have went to a central location and all got married at the same place at the same time.
There you go.
I mean, most of them are in Texas. They're just kind of scattered.
I was going to say, guessing an hour drive in Texas only gets you across town.
But yeah.
You're not a photographer at any of these? Hired photographer?
No.
You're not
just a guest.
Not a bridesmaid?
No, okay. I'm not. I've only been a bridesmaid once.
Could you think the expense if you was? Oh man,
crazy. I know my friends who have been bridesmaids like 10 times. I've been once, and I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So.
Buy or rent that dress for one time for a few hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my oldest daughter's wedding. She got a couple of years ago, got married. And my oldest boy, her brother, of course, we're like, dude, you got to take your tux back. He's like, hey, you mean I got to take it back? I paid for it. I'm like, no, you paid for the rental. He's like,
that's a rental, boy.
Yeah. He thought that much money, he owned it.
I saw, what is it? K5YVY. I forgot his name, but I know he's big into Spitta.
You're thinking K6 Erica.
No, Yeah, K6ARK. Yeah, I was just looking at the one above it. I have a couple of sodas planned this summer. So I don't know what your plan is for the summer. I'm going to be in Chicago Basin in Colorado. And I don't know if you're free or not. Definitely come along on the trip or something. I'm looking to do some soda activations in the Chicago Basin area to eventually hike up my first 14ers. And definitely will bring like a QRP radio to try to do some sodas.
All
So
right, Adam.
that's my plans for the summer.
She's talking your language.
I was going to say, Adam will tell you that there is an easy, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but 8-pointer in San Diego. And he's tried to get me to do it a couple of times when I've been out there. I need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and do it.
I even saw that they did some top rope, so climbing, and I'm down for any climbing, soda adventures, and all of that to mix like what I've been doing the past 3 or 4 months, which is rock climbing, lead climbing, and then mixing that in with some soda and QRP ops. That would be, I think, super cool and great content to record and put out there.
Yep. So
Adam says, "Oh, sweet. That sounds awesome. Not sure we'll be back in Colorado this summer, but have fun." Oh.
Awesome.
All right. Going over to California.
Yep. Just go to San Diego. Call it done.
Instead of typing back, Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Tango Tango, William asks, "How's the power situation in your area, Joe Brett?" Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. My power situation is great. Come back on 6 days later, and but we still have some people. The majority of everybody's back on. But there's still quite a few that are on day 16 as of today. Still waiting on reconnects. So, there's that update.
16 days.
Kyle, AA0Z's headed to Colorado this summer in June. How's that work out for you, Elle? June?
I'll be there the end of June, so the week leading up to the 4th of July, and then maybe the week after, I'll be in the San Juan National Forest area.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go,
There you go.
Kyle. You stretch that out a little bit. And Adam says, if you ever find yourself in California, definitely let him know. He'll give you a ping, and if he ends up in Colorado this summer.
Yep. See, Elle, you said you're going to Huntsville. Are you driving or flying?
Driving.
Okay.
Best way.
Yeah.
And now are you staying up on the mountain with the YouTube crew, or are you in a hotel?
So I'm talking with Prep Ham Paul. He's a local ham here in Little Elm,
Yep.
and we're coordinating. We've booked a campsite and then a potential Airbnb, and so that's a little bit out of the area. So we're coordinating together on how to set that up, and so yeah, we'll drive separate and then probably have the campsite and the Airbnb to so that we have the campsite so we can be around everyone.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the general idea and plan. We'll see how it works out.
Good deal.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like
I'm excited.
y'all ain't quite sure about the crowd of hanging out all night. So you got an escape plan.
Yeah.
Kind of what it sounds
Well,
like.
it's more so like just hygiene. I don't know what the shower is like. I don't know what the
They're
bathroom's
great.
like.
The showers are great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
And on top of
I don't
that,
know how
there's
like
plenty of
long
RVs
of a
with great
line.
showers in them that people will step out and let you use. So
Sorry?
there's plenty of us that'll have campers there that would step out and let you
Oh, okay.
have the place.
I'll probably avoid that option if I can and stick to my own private thing. But, you know, if it's a must, like a last, like, oh my gosh, emergency situation.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Are you all going?
I will be
Absolutely.
there. Joe will be there. I think Shane's coming, or he's
Get a cabin.
He's got a cabin.
If you don't cancel it and sell it.
He ought to sublet it. That'd be the way to do it.
Sub what?
I'm supposed to be potoing with
Sublease.
Oh,
that's a funny word. Potoing. I don't know. Do you guys say
Mhm.
potoing or not? Randy. I think that he's related to Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
Yep.
brothers or
They are.
what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Randy's in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Randy. He reached out to me and asked if we could do a POTA this weekend. I was like, sure.
There you go.
I think we're gonna go out to Ray Roberts on Sunday. So
Okay.
I'm gonna bring out the 7300 Mark II and make contacts on it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That'll be a fun time. Because you've done a few POTAs already. So.
Yes.
yeah. I
And
was
Lucas, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Eric, 18 months.
I
Guys
was
are keeping
watching
us
your
going.
Winterfield Winterfield Day video. You look like you was getting pretty cold there, wasn't you?
Oh, I know. Did it not snow where you were, Joe?
Oh no,
Did y'all get iced over?
We got all ice. Yeah.
Okay.
At the very
Yeah.
end when the ice quit, the next day they called it snow, but it was really like glitter, like fiberglass shards floating in there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Ouch.
it wasn't snowflakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 1 day of snow over here on the coast, but it was gone the next day. So.
Oh, I see Paul's in the chat. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, gotta be careful who you talk about.
Yeah. No, I bug him and ask him questions all the time. And if I'm having issues, I'm like, Paul, what's going on? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Help me.
There you go.
It's good to have somebody you can reach out to like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So what else is going on?
Sitting here like this
With me? With Joe?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you, Steve? I haven't heard from you.
Well, I had some work stuff happen that I'm not allowed to talk about. Some last minute travel, unfortunately, that have to keep. So I've got icon videos that I still need to get over to Ray. He's pinging me about it. And then I've started working with a robotics team here, one of the local high schools.
Wow.
That's kept me kind of busy. I did get the motorcycle out this weekend for a short ride.
Oh, there were so many bikes out a couple days ago.
And
Maybe it was on
hit 80
Sunday.
degrees here today, so
time to dust
like,
them off.
Fun fact, I do have my is it N class?
Mhm.
Or is it
yeah,
for-
motorcycle endorsement.
I learned on an R6.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was
Go big or
fun
go home.
in high school. Then we bought Groms, and then sold those like a couple years ago. The Groms were fun, but I just never took them out enough.
Yeah, I've got a big cruiser, and I'm actually getting ready for Rolling to Remember, which is the weekend after after Dayton. So I'll be up in DC that weekend. So that's why I usually can't make Dayton.
With the robotics, what type of robotics is
So
it? Is it just go ahead?
It's first robotics competition, which actually does their worlds in Houston. I think they've got Houston again this year. So they just did kickoff back in January 10th, and our first competition is the 5th of next month.
What's like the competition? How do you win?
So
It's not like bot fights, is it?
no, it's not fights. Okay. It's they do 3 bot teams, or they call them alliances. And this year, they actually have to shoot basically a 6-inch ball into a basket that's about 5 feet up. And there's different elements to the game, but it's 2 alliances competing. So it's going to be interesting. I think there are, if I remember correctly, 300 balls on the field this year. And after you shoot them, you can obviously go pick them back up. But the scoring changes every 25 seconds, I think it is. It's a 2.5 minute match, and there's a whole section that's fully autonomous that the kids have to program all of it themselves. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No, that sounds fun. Good
The
luck.
rule changes every 15 seconds. 25 seconds, you said.
Yeah, it's either every 25 or every 30. I got to look back.
Not a friendly game for the ADHD.
Oh no, it's great for ADHD. You just got to see whose hub is active. But yeah, so I'll be spending the 5th, 6th, and 7th over at the rec center taking care of that. But luckily, my company allows me to volunteer for that, and they give me time off for it.
Oh, wow.
So
What do you do?
I'm a government contractor, which is why I can't talk about the last travel.
Talk about Fight Club.
Yeah. First rule of Fight Club is you never talk about Fight Club. Yeah.
Got it.
But it's all good. So hopefully I won't have any travel between now and then, and I can get through the robotics season before I have any major. But I do make it out to San Diego quite a bit, Norfolk and Jacksonville. Kind of the areas I have to hit. So
that is super cool. I did like one robotics class. It was prior to high school. It was fun. We had to like just it was very simple. You just keep it within the lines, and it would just stay and go through. I think it was a maze or something.
Yep. Actually,
it was fun.
Good job to you, Misha. Got her 21 words per minute on Moore's Mania.
Ooh.
Wow. I need to get back on. I have it. What is it? Is it called Morse? Morse. I have a Morse app on my phone. I started it and then. Oh yeah, it's Morse Mania, or Morse Mania. It's a good app.
I played with it a little bit. When my Helm alert was still working, I seen Ham Radio Duo was doing a POTA, and I happened to be sitting here, so I got their straight key out and made an unsolicited contact with them. It was pretty horrible. It was recorded, but it worked.
Yep. So I actually have pictures from earlier on when we were building the bot.
Oh, wow.
So the whole thing can weigh 115 pounds is the limit without what they call the bumpers on it. And it'll actually suck fuel in through the front and then, or the balls, and then shoot it through the top. There's a whole plexi side that we haven't put on here yet. And then the electronics still need to go on. But that's what we're
hoping. And do all the
get done.
bots like go into the arena at once?
No, there's 6 bots in the arena at any time.
Okay.
They do 2 alliances, a red and a blue alliance, and then there's 3 bots on each alliance. But yeah, the matches are 2.5 minutes, and they're running a 12 to 18 amp hour battery, and it kills that battery in that time. So a lot of power getting pulled through there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main breaker, which is what they're using for on-off switch, is 150 amp. So
that's that looked like a setup, kind of like a baseball thrower. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, kind of like a pitching machine.
Yeah, a pitching machine. There you go.
Basically, but
any compressed air?
Compressed air is an option.
Gunpowder?
No. Pneumatics only. We got to have these things in schools. So, come on, Joe, you know better.
They're not. It's not having an at school. Oh, well, okay, whatever.
Yeah. But now we're actually building what they call the kit bot. So it comes in a kit of parts. Other teams are building some very elaborate, like there's a whole climbing element to the game. And one of the teams that was they do what they call robot in 3 days. So after kickoff, certain teams already have their parts, and they have 3 days to build and program a robot to show what can be done. And one of the teams looked at the rules and said, "Oh, to get the high score for the climb, we only have to clear the second rung." So what they figured out was they can latch onto the side of basically a ladder and rotate the bot to where it flips over, and the bumpers clear the second rung, so they get the third rung points. I'm like, that's kind of genius. But to think that 115, 120 pound bot is hanging by, about a 4-inch pipe, kind of makes me wonder. So,
William in the chat asks, "Are you hearing voices, Joe?" Because I don't know if you noticed a while ago, pulled my earplug out. Just kept hearing something popping. I was like, "Dang, is something on fire in here?" No, guess what?
It's raining.
It's raining on a Tuesday night in Mississippi.
It would be Tuesday night if it wasn't raining.
I'm telling you, it's getting that time of year again.
Uh-oh, the ice hut just showed up. Hey, Izzo, what's going on?
Please do not dock my pay for being 30 minutes late.
You showed up.
I have a note.
Yeah.
Can't dock
Is he
it if we
traveling?
ain't started it.
Are you traveling again?
No, this is in my backyard. This is in my back deck. No, I had some town stuff going on. It's budget season. If you're familiar with that means in the municipal world.
Yeah.
They have to have the mayor to approve the budget.
Right. And I'm the mayor of the town. No.
No. Board member?
Director.
Oh, a little bit.
Don't let him fool you. He's
Fancier.
just the guy that shows up in the meetings to holler at him.
I'm the guy who
5 minutes to talk.
I sweep the floors at the end of the meetings, collect all the 5 to 10 cent recyclables, and
I was gonna say all the empties, and
the empties, the ashtrays, and
somebody's got to clean the bathrooms.
Listen, I need to talk to real. No disrespect to where I've been for the last 3 hours, but I just want to talk to normal people. So, Steve, Joe, Brett, Elle-Marie, tag, you're it.
You want normal?
Oh, he's gone.
He's got.
Yeah.
No, I had to run out here. I wanted to get I just wanted to have a cigar. I just want to have fun. So I 1,000 apologies for being.
You got vents in there?
Yeah, there's 2 vents over there, and I have you can't see. I have a tent fan blowing out a window that's cracked about 5 inches, 6 inches. So I get a nice ventilation going, and there's a seal alarm.
Do you deploy the hut specifically for the streams?
Yes.
Wow.
As well, and it stays up.
Keep it up all winter.
Yeah, it goes up around November 1st, comes down April something. It all depends how warm it gets up here in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Now, I have taken this out for POTA. I took it out maybe about a half a dozen times. Setup is real easy. It takes about 10 minutes to set up, 15 minutes. But here, this is the Izzo Man Cave. So
a cigar hut.
That's right. And speaking of which, Oliva tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Olivia. So anyway, what did I miss? What do you guys rapping about? Is that the right word? Is that what the young kids are saying today? What do you are we rag chilling?
Yap.
Yap?
Yeah. Yeah, we're yapping here.
Yeah, you're
yapping.
Yap. So, all right, so what are you guys yapping about?
Elle's done a good job of running the show. She's asking us questions and
Well, we gave her
update. Put her up in the top spot. Then let her run the show.
What you've missed so far about Elle is since we've seen her last, she's had a birthday. So happy late birthday! She's got her general. So congratulations on general. She's going to be ICOM's next role model. And what was the 4th thing? She's got 6
working on her
weddings
extra.
to go to.
Yeah, I got 6 weddings. Eventually, I'll start getting back on my extra. I kind of just like, it's a lot. I took the extra after the general, and while I did know some questions, I'm pretty sure I bombed it. So back to the drawing board with studying on that. Though
All right.
I just don't see the need for extra at the time.
Oh
So
my
I'm
God!
just enjoying it.
Where's Shane to yell at her? Why doesn't Shane yell at her?
I'm
Shane's
so
on Broadway.
sorry.
No.
Shane did not
Elle.
yell. Listen. A lot of
Do I
people.
need to be a VE? Is
right.
that how I join or get under
wanna-
Shane's graces?
I want to explain something. For those who watched last week's show or team replayed it, whatever, there were a perception from about 7 people that Shane was being very mean to me. I am here to say, and Shane's not here, okay? I did not take it as him being mean. Shane is just very passionate. Shane loves his brothers. We the 6 of us have we're not friends, we are brothers, okay? And as any family member, you're going to have your disagreements, but disagreements doesn't mean it's always in a bad thing. Okay. Some people thought while he was yelling at you, he raised his voice at you and this and that. He wasn't respecting your opinion. No, I didn't take it that way. Now, I don't consider myself to be a slow adult or incomprehension or anything. I just I feel how I feel, and Shane feels how he feels, and that's okay. We could be in a family with 2 different viewpoints. It doesn't make one right or one wrong. And am I still dibbling and dabbling with studying? Yes, I was able to, get another chapter down. And then last night I did another chapter, and I think I got like a 60 on it. Why? I don't know.
That's not what your voicemail correlated to the boys up north.
Why? What did I say?
I heard your voicemail.
Why? What did it say? That
I just hope Shane don't hear it. He's probably going to cry in the corner.
Oh no.
Yeah,
They'll get over it. It'll be okay.
no one's going to
This is
cry.
on the side of no need.
Listen.
It was a little vulgar.
Well,
Oh.
no, here's the thing, though. Elle brings up a good point, though. Is there real? I guess we all individually have to make that decision. You're going to get into this hobby. It comes with some responsibility. If you want to communicate, you need to do certain things. Each and one of us will decide without peer pressure, without any other type of call it whatever you want. We all make that decision. It's very simple.
Look, as though you getting some recognition.
No, 45. I didn't start it.
Wow.
That was Shane. Give Shane that credit. I didn't start nothing. So retype that. But no, seriously. Elle does make up a good point. We all decide what do we want to do, how we want to do it. And maybe Elle will get it in 6 months. Maybe she'll decide, hey, listen, I got business stuff. I got family stuff. I want to have kids and dogs and goldfish. I got no time for this stuff, and I'll do it, and I'll do it later. Really, but you know what I mean. I'll do it later.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I'm just
make that
enjoying
decision.
it right now. It's stressing for those exams, and having to do it all at once. You got work, obligations, like life, and but it's not like a never. It's just I'm enjoying where I'm at right now, and I'm totally okay with that, and that's okay. It should be okay. And if you need your extra, go for it. Like all more power to you. I mean, you're gonna have more privileges than me, so congratulations. It's just I'm okay with where I'm at.
I got to give you some props too. I really enjoyed your winter field day video. It was like a 2-parter. I think it was a 2-part series, or you did it in like 2 parts in the duration of it on day 1 versus day 2.
She went back inside for a little bit to warm up.
Right.
Mhm.
I like.
Yeah, I
like what you did.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I started filming day 1. It was toward later end of the day, and then I filmed day 2, and then I made the video of day 1, day 2.
Right.
You consolidated all the film.
You sat in frozen sleet rain, correct?
I did towards the beginning, and then I was like, "This isn't enough. I'm going
You
inside."
You had no canopy over you, no umbrella. You took it like a champ. That's the point I'm making. You just didn't say, "Oh my God, it's going to rain and I'm gonna get my hair wet and I got to go inside." You didn't. You continued to have fun and make contacts. You wrapped it up appropriately. You went inside and you figured out another way of doing it. Congrats.
Yeah.
I wish more people would do that. I like that.
I didn't realize. I did make a mistake though. I was operating under the wrong. I said hotel and Oscar. You're supposed to be consistently operating under one call, so one identifier, and I did incorrectly use Oscar and then use hotel when I was inside the house. So that was a mistake. But I'm not going to be too hard on myself on that. We're all doing this for fun. I wasn't going to submit my logs. I'm so sorry for the people who did, and it was incorrect.
No. I done that one year, and I was live streaming it, I believe,
Okay.
and I did the wrong, whatever it was, Hotel Oscar or whatever. I did the wrong thing the whole time through it, and I started to be like you. I started to say, crap, just throw it away. No, instead, you can still submit it as a check log, so
Okay.
they don't add yours up to be points or anything, but it does still help to confirm other people's logs. So
Adam
do
is a
check
close.
log.
Okay.
Adam,
I see.
Adam
I
goes
see.
back with all of us. Look at this comment. Mistakes don't matter. Adam is 102% correct. This is a guy who has climbed the soda with a 7300 in a backpack. He does it with probably 12 ounces of equipment in a backpack.
Are you wait?
Adam,
he climbed with the 7300. That's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah, he did
He's
something
done-
crazy
Oh my
like that.
gosh.
Yeah,
I can't imagine. My 7300's right here, and I'm like, I'm not putting that
Yeah.
in the backpack.
he makes
Jeez.
incredible antennas. He does.
What did you
and he
power
does-
with? Like,
No,
how?
he took a battery
Oh.
with him, and
He took like a 200 amp battery. He had it.
no, it wasn't that big.
No, like that was.
Adam's
No,
Ooh,
but-
different
is
breed,
this the
though.
Hulk? Wow.
But-
but my point is that there is no mistakes, right, Steve?
Yeah. Well, and Adam also has a radio that I swear is a choking hazard. I mean, his antennas are bad enough, but
All right. So here
He
he
said-
goes.
12 amp hour battery is what he took.
Yeah. And then he did the K3 and the 2 Moxons. Again, the guy has done
Oh my gosh.
he's done other things that are just as crazy, but he had fun. He had an idea and he had fun, just like you, El. You set out to do something, and sometimes we don't. One of the things that I've learned in this hobby is sometimes we want to get from here to there, and we do it. We always think it has to be done in that straight line. Absolutely not. Who cares if it goes like this? Who cares? Have fun. What do you got?
For
What do you guys
showing
got?
show
What do you
and
got?
tell.
Oh, the dumpster
says-
fire.
It says
Oh, nice.
emotional support dumpster fire. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. Yep.
Everything's fine.
My boss actually
Everything's
sent
fine.
this to me because work has been crazy.
Got the purple PCB. What version is that, Adam? With the purple PCB? Have you
Ooh.
seen one of Adam's antennas, L?
No.
Oh, this one still got the seal on it. I don't want to break it.
Hang on.
Hell,
Oh, no.
those
A
antennas,
collectible.
those antennas are perfect for the 705. But don't tell nobody. They are. I swear to God, they're great. I have one for the 7. They are perfect for a 705.
I just
Okay.
dropped it, and who knows where it went. That's how small it is. Literally,
Wow.
the transformer fits on the end of a BNC.
Wait, Joe, hold it back up again.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, hold on. Let me take the SO239
Connector
off.
off.
How do I? There it goes.
I couldn't figure out how to pronounce that. The sock.
Yeah.
See that on my forehead?
Uh-huh.
That's it. And that's the antenna wire coming out the back of it.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And
Steve
Steve has
does.
it too. Yeah, Steve has
Wait,
it too.
what does that run on the ground on a mat? Like how?
No, literally, that hooks to the 705, and then you just run a wire off of it.
Adam says
Up a mast.
purple is old.
So you use a mask.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got old version.
I was gonna
This
say,
little,
I think mine's one
see
of
that
the
little
prototypes.
toroid? You got to wrap that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh. I think he dropped something. I don't know.
Well,
Cool.
I'm trying to. Oh, there's the resistor. There's no way to show you this resistor
Yeah.
on camera.
Well,
See the
put the cord of the
705.
bag.
See the
Right under that
this-
black line.
The
Uh-huh.
705 for that type of antenna that Joe has up. You build it, you make it. You don't need a tuner. Similar to like the spool antennas, the Reliance antennas. Those are 3 great antennas that just plug right into your 705. Put the battery on, turn it on, and go, and go.
Yeah.
And you're hitting 10 through 40. I think you may hit 6 meters. Don't quote me on that. But again, it gets you on the air, and you're gonna. And again, how you're going to do something and how I'm going to do something could be something totally different. But the point is what? We went out and we had fun. Whether it was one contact or 100, who cares? Who cares?
No, yeah. Out there to enjoy. Good time.
Exactly.
I keep my original old purple version, unbroken seal, in a little museum case here.
You know what the most valuable thing, Joe,
Wow.
is that? The sticker.
Yeah.
This says ham radio operator. This is also
Nice.
from my boss. My boss supports me, so she's pretty cool.
Nice.
There you go.
I got one of those too. I got one of those as a Secret Santa at work, and I love it. I'm like, what do I need? What do I need another one of these for? Guess what? And I've been using it now almost every day. So
I consider my boss supports me too, or my bosses. They just said social media, yeah, that's fine. Just don't associate us with you. So I'm like, okay, deal.
there's there.
It's funny.
Although we know they watch the show because
Yeah.
your employee number.
So like, it's a 3-hour drive to my state office, and I get down there, and I've never thought about that number. Oh my God. Anyway, so I get down there, and all of a sudden, a couple of them's like, well, how's it going, Joe Brett? And I'm like, I'm used to it, so I'm like, whatever. Then I got to thinking, wait a minute. How do they know about Joe Brett?
Oh,
Because they have another name for you.
You still doing the radio stuff, Joe Brett? Yeah.
It's like, oh crap, they watch.
Yeah, that's what that means. Hey, you know what I say? Thank you for watching. We appreciate
Right.
it. We appreciate
Thanks for the
it.
watch hours.
Watch it again.
Come on the show sometime. Hang out with us.
I was gonna say, hopefully they're one of the people in green that help support us every week.
Absolutely.
There's quite a few of them that would fit in this crowd quite well.
Hey, Elle, where's the
Yeah.
dog tonight?
No
they're
offense, crowd.
it's closed. They're not in here. They're outside the door right now.
I thought you were going to bring him in.
Oh,
Will they be
I
good?
mean, I could. I can go grab one.
Absolutely.
Which one you want? You want the big one, the medium-sized one, or the small one?
Oh, I didn't know you had
You-
three.
you
Oh,
have
I have
three like
three
I do.
dogs and one cat.
bring in whoever you want, or bring them all in,
Oh,
whatever
the
you
first
want.
one I
That's your-
see. 1 second.
Okay.
You doing
Prep him,
Paul?
Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Got Jose, How to Ham Tom, Joshua,
WD4 Dan.
Dan, Snake Wasp, not Swap, Lee Mac, Charlie, Matt K's, and all that's random. Mike 7F Hotel.
Ooh.
Oh, and
Paul's en
Jake.
route so Paul should be en route to Orlando soon. If not, maybe tomorrow or Thursday.
It depends on if he's driving or flying. Oh, the kitty cat.
Oh, kitty.
This is Jackson. He's a big old Maine Coon. He was a COVID purchase when we were all in lockdown. He's the COVID baby.
Jackson.
He's got a stiff arm. His left arm right here, his elbow doesn't collapse. The breeder said that he got stung by a scorpion, but
Dang.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
He's
But
still
so his
walking.
arm just kind of stays just this.
Oh.
He's just
All
got
right.
a stiff arm.
So when you're not there, does Jackson run the house? You think with the adult? I mean, is it because these animals have their own kind of like hey,
Who the
I
alpha
run-
is.
Yeah, who the pecking order and this
Mhm.
is my house. That's your room. Don't touch my water bowl. What do you?
I think that's my Aussie. She's quite the feisty one, but he kind of just he grew up with dogs, so he's just kind of hangs out by
So
himself.
He says those dogs are idiots. I bet he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Awesome.
Mm.
So Steve,
Yep.
you're not making it to. You're not going to Orlando. I heard
No.
the other night?
Orlando is not in the cards this year, unfortunately.
Joe Brett, what about you
No.
and Miss L? Orlando.
Not Orlando, but 100% Huntsville.
Ooh, interesting.
Look there, Izzo.
Another
Yeah,
reason to
coming
come to
in?
Huntsville.
Hamvention, but definitely Huntsville. I saw William, I think it was William. He asked if I was going to the Houston Hamfest. I didn't know there was one in Houston. I have to figure out those dates because I have 6 weddings to go to. So if they fall on one of those weekends, probably can't make it.
Did you tell your friends that, listen, before weddings, I have these things called hamfests. It's
Priorities, right? No.
Are you
Most of them are
in the
family.
weddings? Are you in the
No,
wedding?
I'm not, but they are like family members.
You're a family member. Okay, so I didn't know if you're wearing, you're like the maid of honor and you're one of those, part of the procession kind of girls.
No, I was not asked to be, which is okay.
I was gonna say, and you're fine with that, right?
I hope I didn't bring something
It's
up that I
okay.
should have brought up.
No. You're
Okay.
fine.
No, 6 weddings is a lot, though. I agree. That's a lot.
I hope they have fantastic receptions, though.
Yes.
Open
Sorry?
bar.
I hope they have fantastic receptions.
Oh, I think they definitely. I think they will.
Are they like 2 in a month? Are they like spread out throughout the rest of the year, or are they kind of?
They're back to back in the month of
Oh.
April. They start like mid-April, and it's like boop boop, all back to back until the last one is somewhere in May, and then there's a little break, and then first weekend of August, got to go to California. That'll be fun.
Then 3 weeks later, you'll be in Alabama. So there you go.
Maybe I'll sneak a radio into the wedding or something.
There you go.
Maybe it's in a photo park if anything.
If Mark, if Mo is in the chat, Mo will tell you when Mo got married, we brought our HDs and we were having fun at the tables. And his wife, incredible. I knew her before she was Mrs. Mo, but she gave us the look of death. But it was all done and good, and I thought we did it without disrupting the other tables. But yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, that's right, Mo.
Yep.
The whole thing was we had to work. You had to work the groom. Just work the groom. Yep.
The groom was licensed?
Yeah, Mark. Mo.
Oh, okay.
Mo.
This was like back in the 90s. I don't know, 1993, maybe 95. Mark, what year? Mark better know this answer. What year did you get married?
He'll be in trouble if he didn't know the answer.
It was a good time, and we did it. I thought we did it respectfully because we did not want to disrupt the venue. So there you go,
1995.
There you go, Mo. Anyway,
Hey, what's my buddies that used to come on my live streams all the time? The wife's name's Rosa. What's the husband? They got married at the HRO, and Josh was there.
Oh yeah.
Married at HRO?
Yes,
Yes.
they got
No.
married in
Yes.
the HRO. They had handhelds and rubber duck whips,
did they really?
lying like this down the aisle. Yeah, they walked under them.
Wasn't Gordo there for that too?
May have been.
Wouldn't it be funny if one was more partial to Yezu and one was more partial to ICOM, and now that's how they're going to be? Sort of like the ICOM was on this side of the aisle, and they're like, that'd be a great picture.
Well,
That's I didn't realize that could be a possibility.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a-
So
there's a
well,
darn
Al,
video.
it was the HRO in Anaheim, so got to be in
Oh.
California for it.
Okay. What's up,
Elle,
Ilsa?
Elle, are you married?
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay. I thought you were engaged
I thought-
already. Okay.
No.
No, well,
I got
then tell you
married
what, then
in
you can
24.
do an anniversary thing. All right. Well, then I'm just so you can plan that out as some kind of party too.
I wanted to do a giveaway event at a HRO in Plano, Texas. I've called up the manager. They said it'd be okay. They have, for the most part. I just need to figure out all the logistics there. Yeah. I had something in mind to do some type of event in the local HRO here in Dallas, Texas, but need to plan it out again.
Cool. That could be fun. That's talking about a theme wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only HRO I've been to is the one in was it Winter Springs, just outside of Orlando.
What'd you think of it? Big, small?
That one's actually a big store. That one's a pretty nice store. It's a standalone. I need to hit the one up in Woodbridge when I'm up in DC, just to see how it compares. There you go.
There they
Look
are,
at
Marty
that.
and Rosa.
Excellent.
These are the photos.
Mhm.
This is Josh's live stream. Hang on.
Oh my goodness.
Let me stop sharing it because I didn't share it with audio, and we'll watch it real quick.
Oh my God, that's great.
There's audio.
Wait, did they give their vows over the radio?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Make sure this ain't gonna like double feed or something. Oh, can y'all hear it at all?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
I can see you shared the audio though.
Yes, this is my funky audio setup.
Add it to the stream and
I did. Stand by. Well, what's that X button do? It don't tell you. I'm scared of it.
We're having technical difficulties at this time, everybody.
Wait, was that Josh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Was he streaming it or how was he involved?
Yeah, he was streaming it.
He wasn't the justice of
Wow.
the peace, was he?
I'm gonna try this again.
Are any of you guys at JP?
No.
Is anybody here at JP?
And listen to her tell the story. I chased her around
Y'all hear
for
it now?
2 years
Mm-hmm.
before I finally got her to go out on a date. And we went to the San Diego Zoo, which is not unlike this zoo, except the animals are here. And soon after, a long romance ensued. So fast forward a few years, about 4 years ago, Rose wants to become CPR certified in case I hit the floor. So she joins CERT. She becomes a CERT member. One day after a CERT meeting, she comes home and she says, there's a disaster. The only people that are going to be communicating are ham radio operators. We're going to be ham radio operators. As every man in this room with a woman knows, the next words out of my mouth were, yes, dear.
Yep.
So I'm gonna find
That
the
is so
ceremony
cool.
part.
I was gonna
Skip
say
the
Josh
ads.
was there. Oh, we can hear the ads. That's great.
Yeah. So
Oh, great.
freaking window at
Hmm.
this setup.
But yeah, it looks like they did the ceremony and everything over the radios.
Well, congratulations to him. That's fantastic.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they had you see the CW operator in the back behind them. All right, here will be them. Well, freaking ad, dude.
Another ad, of course.
Hang on. This is gonna be when they're walking out.
There's a guy that's going to say something, and it's the voice of God. Take it away, Bill.
Bodyguard. Center face.
There's Gordo.
Arch sword.
Yep.
Arch lips.
And Josh was there to live stream the whole thing. That's great.
Give it up for him!
I am shocked. That is something. That is. I mean, that looks really fun.
Hang on, everybody.
Good job.
Still
I'm
going,
working on it.
Joe.
Hang on. All right.
There you go.
You know what I
Too
think
many
I'm going
things
to
to
do?
push.
I'm going to renew vows maybe at like Winter Field Day in the middle of the snow or something.
Good luck. I don't think Jennifer would go for that. I don't know. She could prove me wrong.
I can only, yeah, because she'll probably throw on my Eskimo bib and coat. She's already stealing all my long underwear and all the other stuff. You know, that's all marriage. You know, when a woman starts
Hey.
stealing your stuff, you know.
What's yours is hers and what's hers is hers.
Yeah, but I ain't putting on no female undergarments.
That's why I said what's yours is hers and what's hers is hers.
Yes.
Yes. Affirmative.
See?
I
And I'm sure Jennifer's in the chat and she'll agree with me.
don't know where she is. She could. That's the beauty of having the walls here. I don't know.
Mhm.
Sometimes she does pop in, and I miss it because I never asked what her YouTube login is. I don't know. So for all I know, anyway.
There's a great venue.
Yeah.
And you can have the reception right next door at Field Day.
Yeah. Is Field Day open now?
Yes, they opened the weekend after Huntsville last year. I told them they missed
Of
a
course.
grand
Oh, yeah.
opportunity to have a grand opening.
Even a soft opening, we would have just blown the place out.
I was on Facebook Messenger with them like, hey, but they wasn't ready.
They would. Oh, so instead, Back 40 got our business.
Yeah.
That's a great place, though.
I think, something, it's when you think about it, think back 70 years ago. How guys were basically making their stuff, or it was a mail order. Maybe it came out of a CB shop, an electronic store that maybe sold TVs, maybe some, tabletop radios, maybe some crystals for a scanner. There really was no to what we have today of walking into a Gigapark, to an HRO, it's the candy store as we've nicknamed it. It's just amazing, man. It's like going to the grocery
Radio
store.
Shack wasn't
Even
like that.
Yes, and yeah, Radio Shack was, but you know what the problem I saw with, at least in my area, and I went for a job interview. I went to the initial, went to the second one, and then I declined because I wouldn't sell batteries and warranties. Because the general manager says, we have protocols here, and how do you feel about that? I said, absolutely not. I'm not doing impulse buying. If people are, I will get repeat sales based upon who I am with my honesty, my ethics, and a good, clean store. Let people try the product out. I gave the example, of course, back then I said, listen, if Journey wants to play in the stereos, that guy's going to be able to turn it all up. I want him to hear it so he can vision what Neil Sham is playing on the guitar, inside his house. I'm gonna have him try out headphones. The guy over here who wants to put the CB on, absolutely let him. And the DMs did not. He said, that's not how we do it. Thank you very much. And they showed me the door. I knew right away that was not the store for me.
Yep.
And I can't be this robotic person. You got to interact. You also have to know when people come in the door, you greet them, but you don't come at them like a shark.
So if I pull up at a car dealership and you come running after me, you've already lost the deal.
Yeah, isn't it? It's a weird thing. And Kyle saying, play me some Zeppelin. You're absolutely right. Stairway to Heaven live. That's how you keep people in the store, and they will buy. If you treat them like real people, they will buy your product. They will buy your product. But once you get,
I want to comment on what Joe said about car salesmen.
Okay.
I had a Toyota FJ Cruiser. It was only 2-wheel drive, but I was wanting a 4Runner, and I had went to Toyota to get a trade-in value for my FJ Cruiser at Toyota. I didn't go with that group because of how much pressure they put on me, because I could tell they wanted this FJ in their lot. They were like, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? But the 4Runner that I was looking at, it was just not really what I wanted. There was some aftermarket parts on it. There was just, it wasn't kind of where I wanted to start with a 4Runner. And I didn't like the car. And I walked away from the deal, but like one of their car salesmen actually called me and they were like, why didn't you take the deal? Why didn't you, you should come back. You should come back. They put so much pressure on me that I said like, no, this is not, I don't feel comfortable with this. You guys are putting way too much pressure on me. So I walked away. They were mad. They were really mad.
And emotionally, that could be tough because you might have wanted that vehicle, or maybe, but there was something inside of you, right? Just didn't sit right with you, right? And
yeah, it didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right, exactly. And that's hard. Growing up, that's even to this day, as an old guy, that's because I know there's certain things I want, but I know it's just either not the right time, too expensive, or do I really need it versus do I want it? You play that flow chart inside your head. But I think the worst thing that could happen is when sales gets involved, and they're only looking at us like
The
commission,
numbers.
the numbers, right? And it's too bad. It's too bad that has to be that
For
way.
them, I think it was just like, their flagship vehicle in their lot, and they could probably like upsell that versus like some other company if they would have, had that vehicle because it's Toyota.
So what are you driving now then?
The 4Runner. I
Forerunner.
didn't buy it from that Toyota.
Didn't
I
buy
just-
it from that dealer, but bought one anyway.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
I love my Toyota. Let me tell you something. My next vehicle will most likely be another one, the same model. As far as I'm concerned, I want the same model, maybe a different color. But when you find something and you really love it, and you've done some things with it, you put some aftermarket stuff, you make it you make it comfortable, and that's what I've always said, man. Just find what's you and everything. So. That's why, the El Camino's just never, for Kyle out there, the El Camino just never did anything for me.
We went to the one dealership, and my wife was looking at a used Highlander that they had. And this, like, I call him a kid. He looked like he was barely 20 years old, if even that. Sit down to run some numbers, right? And he comes out with this number for $40,000 for this used Highlander that's got some body damage and stuff. Like, I laughed at him. I said, "Dude, you don't have a $40,000 car right there." And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Are we talking about the same one?" And he points at it. I said, "That's not a $40,000 car." I said, "You've lost your mind." I said, "You do good to ask 20 for that thing." And I just finally just laughed and got up and walked away. And he was all, "No." I'm like, "Hey, look, there's nothing me and you can do for each other." So.
Yeah, we're not going to find a middle ground.
I was just going to say, where do you guys meet? And sometimes it'll just never happen. Will
It
it?
never happens.
And like what Elle said about the phone call. So we had went to the local dealership here in town, and they gave us a trade-in offer. We test drove some, but we was going to look around. So we ended up driving almost an hour away and made a deal. And the guy ends up calling me. He's like, "Hey, you still looking?" I'm like, "No, we made a deal." He's like, "Really? What'd you get?" I told him. And we had looked at one on his lot too. And he's like, "Well, why'd you get it from there?" I said, "It was no pressure, and they doubled your offer on trade-in." He's just, he was just paused and taken back. I said, "I mean, it's business, dude. It is what it is. If you
Let me
knew
tell
you
you
could
something,
offer more, you should offer
I was
more."
going to say, Izzo, are you still running the command center?
No, I scaled down a little. That was my old truck.
Yeah, I
was
was
the
going to say
previous
that was the Chevy.
Loved it. That radio command center was the best part of the vehicle. It was the mechanics of the vehicle that had so many gremlins. But I just want
was that 5 radios?
Yeah, I was about to ask. It looks like 5.
No, actually,
Maybe 6.
there's a low band behind the ICOM that you didn't see. The low band was being used for cross banding from UHF to the low band and vice versa, if needed. Behind the cup holders were 2 vehicle chargers. It was a good vehicle. Like I said, a friend of mine helped me design it, and it took us 4 days to build it. But I just want to circle back before I lose my train of thought here.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Radio Shack, and I'll tell you why I missed them. Even though they could be pesky, and not every single salesperson was, because I had a local guy. He knew who I was. And one time he made me smile. I'm walking out. He's like, "Hey, Don, sure you don't want any batteries or a warranty for that?" But he just let me. I mean, he got it. He got it. But Radio Shack would be open 7 days a week. So when you think about it, if you needed a scanner, if you needed some type of RCA jack to some 4mm or whatever. So if you needed an electronic piece, you needed a quick antenna. They always had a disc-on antenna. They always kept 1 or 2 in stock all the time. And a disc-on is fantastic for 2-meter, 220, 440, and I think 1200 megahertz. Maybe even 6 meters.
Yep.
you can get cheap coax, and I mean you could. So I think we lost that as ham radio enthusiasts and CBers and maybe some audio people. I mean, they didn't have the greatest audio, but it still wasn't the worst. But
I was gonna say, that's if you don't have a Radio Shack. Some of us still do.
how do you still have? What are they independent, or how are they using the? Are they spelling the name differently?
Nope, they're a Radio Shack authorized reseller, is how it's on their sign.
So they're not. Are they selling Tandy equipment anymore? Is Tandy still?
Oh God, no! Tandy's long gone.
Tandy's long gone. Okay.
But I can still buy the little baggies of RCA jacks that say Radio Shack.
Really? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
God. That brings back memories.
My experience at Radio Shack that we had in town was they never tried to sell me anything. I don't remember nothing like that, but
yeah,
I'd always go in there with a purpose, and whatever my brain was thinking up that I needed, like connectors and stuff, they never had them. And the woman behind the counter was always so puzzled. It got when I'd walk in, she'd just kind of give me that look and go ahead and grab the catalog because she knew they wasn't going to have it. And we would go through the catalog and find it, and she'd order it for me. But yeah, they never would funky stuff I'd come up with have it.
Boom is right. The double A's were always on the counter, and you want to know why? They sold millions of them because we all used them. He's absolutely right. You know, they always had those batteries. You know,
there you go.
it even has the logo. So
Oh, yeah.
So look at that.
Yep.
I was like, what am I?
But
Where
you
is
actually
it?
go into
Right
the
there.
Hurricane Electronics through that door right there with the Radio Shack logo on the door.
So when the Radio Shacks were closing, you guys remember the compartments that they had all the electronic stuff in?
Oh yeah.
These nice. I wanted that for my garage or the basement
Mhm.
for storage of stuff. And of course, that would be the first thing that guys were getting. They were actually reselling that stuff. I went into one; they wanted like $1,000 or something. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you $1,000. Get out of here. But it was just amazing how they were just in the end, they were selling anything. You needed pegs. If you had a nice peg hole system for your tools or
Mhm.
whatever, they were selling pegs, just whatever. I think they were like 10 cents each or something. They didn't care.
Yeah, any store that closes. We actually have a Publix here in town, grocery store, that they've closed because they're tearing the building down to build a brand new one. And they were auctioning off everything in the store. The meat slicers, the whiteboards that they had in different rooms, all the refrigerators. It's like, really? Why
Well,
not just...
Those are treasures, though. You all know that. There's somebody who's going to want something. You know that.
Mhm.
Listen, let's face it. We've all been to the Ham Fest in the tailgating section. It is amazing
Oh, yeah.
to find in tailgates. I don't care if you're at Xenia or your local podunk
Mhm.
Ham Fest. And there's some good treasures. There's some good treasures out there for somebody.
Spend your time in the tailgates, yes.
And haggle, because that guy. Some guys just don't want to walk away with it.
They hold it out there. They don't want to haul it back.
Although I'll tell you, when I went up to Near Fest up in New Hampshire back in October, this guy had some I think it was World War II or Korean War military stuff, separate transmitter, separate transceiver. This old guy had to be in his 90s. I don't know how he got it out of his caravan. But
You'd be surprised.
excuse me, and it had some crazy voltage to it. It was not no 12-volt DC thing. It had some crazy, and I'm like, I kidding when I said, where do you plug it in? He's like, you're not going to plug it into your home, to your wall outlet. So, but these guys, every once in a while, they'll get somebody who wants it. So.
73 Tortoise.
Bye, Tortoise. Yeah, Tortoise has an FJ too. Tortoise has an FJ, a Toyota FJ.
Yeah, mine was only 2-wheel, so that's why I had to switch to the 4Runner for 4-wheel drive or 4x4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many radios do you have permanently installed now?
permanently installed.
Yeah.
Technically
Okay.
one.
Matter of
Is that
fact,
Technically
is that
one.
the Yaesu? Is that your Yaesu?
Yes,
mobile?
it's the 510 and the mobile.
So how do you like
I
that
have
radio?
the. Oh, it's great. I turn it on every time I commute in it. Go on 146.52, call out, hear some calls back. I normally hear consistently the same people whenever I'm driving down the highway. It's pretty cool to catch up with any of those people that I'm talking to. And then I have, because it's excuse me, I'm about to like burp. There is
It's
a
Clubhouse. Don't worry about it.
club repeater. There's a club repeater that I'm also connected to on the Yaesu, and also hop in there and talk to the club members. So it's great.
Now the big question is, what are you running for an antenna on the vehicle, and where is it mounted?
It's mounted. It's a like a lip mount, or like one of those. It's from Comet, so it kind of little slot. It's got the 4 little screws, and it's on my trunk, and kind of on the left side, and it's just a 2-meter, 70 centimeter antenna, and small, compact.
Yep.
Not the most expensive option that I went with, but it works. I could have gone with something with more gain, but I didn't at the time because I was just getting into the hobby and just needed like bare bones.
Mhm.
Yeah, everything's from Comet.
The reason why, so I'm going to tell you a story. New people come into this hobby thinking height is might, bigger the better, and then we start to learn it's not, including myself. I was that too. Everything. My first 2-meter antenna was a 5/8 wave. I don't know, 40, 50 inches, this and that. It just got too crazy. And then, so for my vehicles, I run the NMO mouse. Everything gets drilled. Now I run a Comet, a dual band Comet. And it's 18 inches, I believe, dual band. That's all I need. Let the repeaters do all the work.
Mhm.
And now obviously for simplex work, there could be some compromise. But also too, when you're driving, that 5/8 wave now starts to fold over. So now you're changing the whole antenna pattern. And for those who want to get technical, that
Mhm.
could be an issue, and others don't care. So it's just one of those things as we learn, as well as vehicles have changed also too. And a lot of people are leasing vehicles now. So some people use a window lip mount antenna, or a mount, and they put like an HT antenna on top of it or whatever. Hey, figure out whatever works for you. Have fun, get on the air, like you said. And
I think I'm losing some efficiency with it, with where it's placed. I think a mag mount, like on the roof, would be better because I think my signal right now is kind of blocked with like the body of my car a little bit. So a mag mount would probably make my system a little bit more efficient.
The roof, it actually is not so much the mag mount. The roof is the
Oh.
position of the roof is always the best, especially when you don't have any obstruction. Like if you don't put luggage around it or anything, crazy around it, right, guys? That's probably the if you can do it.
Yeah. So definitely losing some efficiency on it with where it's currently placed, but just it's fine. It works. I can make contacts. Why?
There you go.
I don't need to.
Especially now, if it's wintertime for you
to that
up in North Texas, if it's cold right now, don't touch it. Wait till summer or wait till spring or fall.
If you're happy with the way it's working, don't touch it.
Yeah, as long as it's working.
So, Elle, if you had to put another radio in there, if the world was your oyster, as they say, what would you put in there if you could do whatever you wanted to do?
I'd love to be able to exchange the 7300 Mark II, just like have like a little spot for it. Because I did buy a mobile HF antenna, one of those like big old whips, just tuned for the 20-meter band. It's from Diamond. And so that way I can like quickly, if at the time I had the 705, just operate HF from inside my car. And, but 7.5 5 watts. Like if I had the world my oyster, I wish I could like configure a way to put the 7300 like slotted inside the center console and operate mobile from there. That'd be really cool.
Why don't we just take out the passenger seat then? Wouldn't that be easier?
Or
it would be easier to install, but not ideal for
just run the 705 into an amp.
Yeah.
Get
I haven't
L-Craft,
looked at amps, so like
500 watt
understanding amps, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, that's
I'm with you
start
on that. I'm
Start
with
with
you.
a box that's got the 3 letters AMP on it.
ah,
Yes.
As
solid
I've got
state, Elecraft or something
Well,
along those
my
lines.
705 stays in the shack primarily, and I use it as my 2-meter base radio. And
That's it? Just 2 meters?
yeah, but I get 300 watts out of mine.
Oh,
Man,
okay. Fair.
I run a 2-meter amp off of it, but yeah. So if I want to set it up for like HF remote while I'm away or something, then I'm down to 10 watts. But
Still doing twice more than me. I'm just
Well,
I5.
I think logistically, I think Elle and I are probably in the same boat here, because you're going to take that amplifier and you're going to go out in the field. Now you have to have probably a sufficient battery, how much power you're going to run, how you're going to interface that amp to the radio safely. It takes a little bit more knowledge and talking with people and making sure it's all done, because it's the last thing. Because I've heard of the horror stories of guys having problems with their 705 because they interface an amplifier to it. I know I don't want that problem. I'll just deal with the 10 watts. I'll run a bioenno battery off it, and I'll go from 5 to 10. I'm happy. Put all my knowledge and expertise into the antenna, and then hope a propagation that day will just take care of it. But
How big are these amps? Are they beefy? They're big rectangular boxes?
you
Or
can get them in
can they
almost.
be compact?
You can get.
I've never seen
compact ones.
one. So
A lot of
like
the ones
working
that
with the
people
radio.
run for like POTA and stuff. They're a lot smaller.
well, let's give her some examples. Size of a laptop, right? The width and maybe the depth of a laptop, but height of maybe 8 inches?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty large. Oh, what can that get you? Like
500
Joe
watts.
saying he can get 300 watts. 500?
500 on HF.
Well,
Willis called out the Ameritron ALS 500M. That is a 500 watt mobile amplifier.
You probably want a second alternator and battery.
I mean, it runs off of 14 volts DC.
It would only put like 50 amps.
80.
80. Heavy gauge
yeah.
wire for sure.
Heavy gauge wire, dedicated alternator. Yeah.
I forgot Adam was still here in
Yep.
the chat, but he makes for the CW
you
fans out there. There
Yeah.
you go. He's
The
right.
Micro PA50. That's
he is right. I just need to, whip myself into shape and get learning back onto my daily schedule.
There are.
some
I guess the bottom line is whether you get whatever you decide to get, make sure it's a right amp. A lot of people read, ask questions for people who have done that certain amp and marrying it with the radio, again with the 705. See how they do it, and just go from there. And like one time I was thinking, do I get like a 50 amp? And then someone's like, why are you going to get 50 amp or a 50 watt amplifier for your 705? Just get the 500. You know what I mean? There's,
Well, but the 50, you can fit that in a backpack pretty easy and run it off a 12 volt battery.
Right.
The 500 needs a little bit more power.
There's 705 on the XPA right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that comes with the
100
and
watt
that's-
amplifier.
and that comes with the internal tuner, correct? With it, I believe. Someone help me out here.
It's got
The
ATU
amp comes
on
with a tuner.
Mhm.
automatic tuner.
Oh, wow.
HF plus
The more
6
you know.
meter.
I was going to say, but that amp, what's the internal tuner on that one? 3-to-1?
Like all the rest of them, except
Which
for
is no
the
different than
90.
anything else. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I was going to say that's the ICOM internal.
that's true.
I'm definitely at my journey where I still don't even understand what's possible. Like the fact that a tuner can come in an amp. I'm like, you can do that? Wait, you can do that? You can do
Anything
this?
is
You can do that?
hang on.
Like
The rules
wow.
of ham radio is anything is possible. Don't get hurt and don't die from doing it.
I was
Anything
going to
is
say,
possible.
if you can dream it, you can do it.
Yeah.
To include
Okay.
skydiving and playing radio.
Right.
Yeah. Not for me though.
Would you do that, El? No. If Carlos
No.
said, if
I wouldn't even
Carlos
go
said to you,
skydiving, let alone try
okay,
to
guys,
operate
just say if
radio.
Carlos said, "I have a ticket for you, we're gonna put you up at 14K," you wouldn't do that.
At Huntsville, we can get your
No.
junk paid for.
Yeah. Very easily.
Thank you. But no, thank you.
But it's still a hard no.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just
You stay on the ground and eat your barbecue potato chips, and you'll be all right. That's all I'll get.
works for me.
I rather, and you guys know I don't like barbecue potato chips. If I was given a choice of your life and death, either go up with Carlos, and no disrespect to Carlos, I'm not going up there. I'll eat the barbecue potato chips, or a couple.
A couple.
A couple.
A couple of bags.
No. I can't do no bag. No way.
Oh, come on. They're small bags.
Like, guys are already taking a collection for you, El, to go up there.
That's just Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
Save your money. You want to donate money to her channel. Give her some super chats when she goes live, or
There you go.
Put some money right there and help her out. There you go.
Thank you. Very nice. I
Help
have
pay
to
for a
go
trip
let
to
my cat
Huntsville.
out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that'd be helpful, but no. Nothing is expected, of course. But my cat is like, "Let
Take
me
care of
out."
Jackson. Yeah, go ahead. Take care of Jackson.
Yep. See, she's going to get to Huntsville, and then she's going to, next year, I may jump.
Right.
Is Carlos here tonight? I would love to bring him on right
She
now.
gets-
Maybe he'll convince me.
Ken, you guys
Yeah.
keep saying jump out of a perfectly good airplane. You have not seen these airplanes.
They're all good, aren't they?
They're reusable.
What does that mean?
because they land.
Right.
Simply.
Because
So that
they
means-
land. They make it to
It
the ground.
lands and you can take off again. Remember, the takeoff is optional. The landing is mandatory.
Yes.
It's kind of one of these that, like the military says, if it's leaking, means it still has fluid in it.
Right?
Yeah, that's true too. Yes, I get you.
When it stops leaking is when you need to worry.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get to meet Renee at Huntsville.
I'm sure Renee will be there.
Renee kind of went on a skydive on a whim and kind of not really planned out, I don't think. And now she's almost,
Addicted.
Yeah.
Is she
So
really?
Went
Yep.
to get her class, whatever, so she could jump solo and just went all out. And that's what Carlos says. You're either going to hate it or you're going to be addicted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already scared to fall 10 feet on lead climbing. I can imagine hundreds of feet skydiving.
It's completely different.
In what way, Steve?
You don't feel the fall.
Wait, how do you not feel?
Because when
Don't
you
feel
leave
gravity?
the airplane, when you leave the airplane, you're still traveling at the same speed. It's not like falling off of a ladder or something where you have a definite speed change.
That doesn't make any sense. I can't comprehend that.
I know it's not comprehensible. That's
You
what's so
walk
crazy
out,
about it.
you walk out of that plane. What's going to happen? You're going to drop.
That's going to be our
Yeah.
next tandem.
You
skydiving
change
thing.
horizontal speed for vertical speed.
Don't play Einstein on me with this one.
Yes, you fall.
Sounds like an extra question to me if you ask me. So we're not going. No, seriously, you are leaving something solid that is holding up your weight.
That is
I don't care.
moving.
But who cares if it's moving or not? Whether it's and who cares if I'm at ground
Inertia
zero
cares.
or 14,000?
Because at 14,000 feet, you're moving through the air at, let's say, 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay, you come out of the airplane, you're still moving at that 100 mile an hour.
For a little bit.
Well, for a good bit.
and you don't got all those G's taking your.
Oh
face
yeah,
like
no,
this,
you
you know.
have you not seen my video?
Yes,
Steve,
I remember you did.
Steve broke a speed record.
Yes, I did. 148 mile an hour, as a matter of fact.
Have you gone skydiving again since?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
That's. Oh, there you go. Ed's got it. 10 meters per second
Here,
squared.
see, what did I tell you? Here we go.
Is-
Exercise. This is an
Mhm.
exercise.
It's not the fall you have to worry about. Like they're saying in the chat, it's the sudden stop.
But that's the purpose of the shoot to
Right.
slow that. Correct.
Well, what you have to remember is Carlos has plans for the evening, and they don't include the morgue or the hospital.
Correct. Right. Oh, yeah.
And he's strapped to you, so
yes.
you're
if
fine.
I was in, listen. If I was, and also in all seriousness, if I was into this, I would trust Carlos. I would trust Grouch, anyone else who has done this many times, and I get that part of it.
Carlos, yes. Grouch, not yet. He's still got some learning to do.
Okay, but he's in that.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's solo.
He is.
Has Carlos filmed this?
Oh
I don't-
yeah,
sure.
that's like
Where-
most of his channel.
Like, I
Life
don't know
at
if
terminal
I'm in-
velocity.
Life at okay. I don't think I'm following him. So let's.
That's
check
your
it.
homework. That is your homework. You need to catch this guy. Watch this guy.
Life at terminal velocity.
Yes,
That's him.
I gotta look this up. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's play one of his videos right now. Can we do that? Just
Oh, absolutely. He won't hit us with a copyright strike.
play something with him.
Joe, you got it, or you want me to grab it?
I get it. I'm just looking for you.
You want to grab Steve?
Oh,
You want to grab Steve's flight?
you would grab mine.
Let's see. Man, he's put us out more videos than I thought. There's
Oh yeah.
Jess and there's Jim.
Mm-hmm. Well, those were last year. Got to go back a little more.
I'm working on it.
Steve, what were you? 2024?
Sounds about right. 23 or 24. Well, it would have been 23.
Does he jump with a squirrel suit?
No.
Okay.
What's a squirrel suit?
Wingsuit.
Oh.
Oh, I call them squirrel suits.
Yeah.
Like the
But
flying
either
squirrels.
way, they look like a flying squirrel. You're not wrong. Now, those tend, because they're wind proof, basically, they tend to hold body heat very well. So, and the only good time to jump is in the summer. So it's already hot, even at 14,000 feet. Yeah. Oh, you didn't have to play it in double speed, Joe.
You're also not wearing a helmet.
Steve,
No.
is that you?
That's me.
Oh, good gosh, where's the radio?
In my pocket.
Oh, okay.
It was just a handheld, but we have to wait till the canopy's fully open before we pull the radio out.
You got to make sure that you put it on cross and repeat so we can make a contact through you.
There were actually a line of people at Huntsville. Yeah.
So Carlos will go into one of the Discord channels. He'll give you the tail number of the airplane, and it's amazing. Usually out of the Chicago area, and depending on his height, I think I worked him with 100 watts, but he was up high. But so many people. But he moves it. He moves that crowd real fast because he knows there's a limited amount of time. Steve and a signal stick. Look at that.
Yep. Signal
That is
stick on an
so
FT3D.
crazy. Okay, we've gone through skydiving with the radio. We've gone through weddings and HRO. What else are we missing here?
Yep. Frank was actually with another tandem instructor, and we were trying to do a parachute to parachute.
This is incredible.
CQ parachute, Kilo, Oscar 4, Alpha, Foxtrot Lima.
So there's Renee.
KI5, SIX, 59.
And she was headed for her jump.
This is Steve, Kilo Oscar 4, Alpha Foxtrot Lima, CQ.
Is the radio like wrapped around your wrist?
There was a tether on it that was actually tied to my belt. So if I dropped
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
But Carlos actually last year, because he does this solo quite a bit, when he came out of the airplane at 14,000 feet, his radio bag decided to go the other way. And his radio, his Meshtastic node, his cell phone were all in the bag. And yeah, found it thanks to Find My iPhone.
Yeah, he walked over to some property. They allowed him on their property and was like, there it is.
It was sitting on the roof.
Yeah.
Pretty much undamaged.
Wow.
Now, the Meshtastic case was completely crushed. The back of his iPhone was totally smashed. But still usable.
The icon held up. So, Steve, on a tandem jump, you jump as you come in for your landing. You want to synchronize like a slide on your feet first, kind of go.
No, you want to raise your feet up as high as you can. And that way, your tandem instructor can raise his feet up underneath you and basically just slide in on your backside. The problem we had is I dropped my foot before our slide was done, which basically caused us to pivot and roll. And Carlos was then on my back as we slid another 10 feet.
But in the end, everybody was safe. No broken
yeah.
bones, no bruises.
No, a little scrape. And
Yeah, that's what they make the Neosporin for.
yeah. Yeah. Just hand me another beer. I'm good to go.
Yeah, ice pack.
Joe, would you do that, or have you done that?
I have not done that, and
Would you?
I'm not going to say I wouldn't, but I don't know that
Really?
I'm ready.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought you were a solid no.
What opened my eyes to that? Or so my oldest daughter, we take the kids, let them choose a senior trip, and I've spoke about this before. It's been a while, but she wanted to go parasailing. All right, totally different, right? I get it, but not that when nobody else that was with us would go with her, and I wasn't too excited to go. But I wasn't going to let her down. I wasn't going to be the last man standing that made her not be able to go. So yes, absolutely, we'll go. And once we get up there, I don't know how 100, 200 feet. I don't know what they put you up at. Pure quietness.
Mm-hmm.
Like every now and then you hear a little ruffle from the parachute, but the boat you cannot hear. The water you can't hear. The people on the beach you can't hear. It's completely quiet. We can
Really?
sit there and talk back and forth to each other like this. So
You almost wish you had a radio with you.
No,
Yeah.
no screaming, no. Really, that's interesting.
yeah,
Very tranquil then, huh?
just so high above everything else. But I'm sure there's a little more wind noise. I know there was in the mic anyway, Steve. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not totally against it, but I'm not ready to say let's go yet. It's kind of like standing on the edge of a cold pool. It's probably going to be okay. You just you're not ready to jump right in, right?
How about cave jumping? How about being up like 80, 100 feet? In the, they got the caves and the lagoon.
Cliff diving?
Cliff diving. Would you, the three of you, would you do that?
No.
Hard pass.
If it's not
Wait.
going to go good, if it's not going to go good at the
Are we
end,
jumping into water?
Yeah.
Yes, you're jumping in the water. Yes.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll jump into water. Yeah.
well,
I'll do it, but here's what I need a reassurance.
and these nose
Yeah.
plugs.
Well, no, because
Just have someone else go before you, right?
Well, I'm afraid of heights, but there has to be some type of guarantee. What's the depth of the water, as well as I don't want to hear, well, there's rocks over here you need to avoid. I don't want to hear that. That's all I need is my fat ass jumping, and all of a sudden there's a push of wind, and next thing I know, I'm landing on rocks, and then you guys will not see me next Tuesday. That's not what I want. There has to be some type of guarantee that I am going to get into the water, and then from there, I know what's going to happen. I'm gonna float up. You know,
Mm, yeah.
The worst thing I think could happen when you're in the water, you can lose your orientation and swim further down
Down.
instead of back up.
that's true. And the water's not clear like a swimming pool or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watch the Summer Olympics, you look at these high divers doing their thing off the boards. Oh, I can't go up there.
Yeah, no.
Can't go up there. And listen, and I know what they're doing is going to be far more artistic, and and with the training and
Well, and Izzo, you don't want to belly flop from that distance.
no, exactly. I'm not going to be. No, I don't want to hear that. You guys don't want to hear Izzo lost his stomach. It's now over in the waiting area, the waiting pool area. Part of me is just I'm tying my intestines so they don't fall out of me and shit. No, that's just, or my ass falls all off of me. Because these people do these, these backflips, and they do the twist, and they, for that perfect 10. I salute. That is just absolutely incredible. But cliff diving is totally different, right? Because that water is not you don't know what's under there.
Well, even with cliff diving, you'll notice if you watch where they're doing like competition cliff diving, they have some sort of stream hitting the water underneath where they're landing to break the surface tension, because that's what hurts so bad. Like when you jump into a clean pool and you hit flat, it's that surface tension. If there's a stream or something hitting it, it breaks that tension, and then you go right through.
See, we learn something new every Tuesday night around here.
Never know what you're going to learn.
And it's not always about radio either.
Learn something every day.
Yeah, I don't know. What I was going to say when you first brought that up, if it wasn't going to go good in the end, I'd want to be at 14,000 feet and at least enjoy a little bit of it. If you're coming off a cliff, you ain't got a lot of time.
Right.
It's all about that matter of perspective.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, you want to start putting a bow on this thing? What do you guys want to do here? It's 1:15.
Yeah, we can put a bow on it.
If Elle's okay with it.
Yeah.
It's her show.
It's her show tonight.
I'm okay with it. But no, it's y'all's show. It's not my show.
Yeah, no,
I'm just the lucky guest.
No, stop it
Your
with that
family.
G word. Your family. Stop it with the G word. You're not a guest.
Okay. Thank you.
We told you
you
that
guys.
5 or 6 months ago when we told the first time you came on.
Okay.
Come on,
I feel like I'm
anytime
getting
you want.
reprimanded.
No, please, no.
Okay.
We always want you and all of our people who join us to be very comfortable, open up, talk. What do you like? What don't you maybe care for? Whatever. There's no, there's no criticism here.
Well, I'll probably be back on more often then. Sorry for such the long gap then.
No problem.
Yeah, as often as you want, and we usually have a seat open. Izzo's going to be in the meeting, or Steve's going to not feel good, or Shane's going to be going on some adventures. So.
Ed's asking about Shane. Yes, we heard from we almost had to put out the canine dogs looking for Shane. Now Shane is up in New York City on some business, incorporating in some pleasure. And breaking news: he found a Carvel in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I was with him when he turned the corner and saw that Carvel. He took a picture of it. A very interesting picture, right, Steve?
Oh, I'll share it. Hang on.
Yeah.
Won't take me but a second to get.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So this is in New York City, guys. There is a Carvel. Now, I don't know if he had a cookie puss or a flying saucer ice cream. I don't know what he ate, but still, there you go, guys.
I'm not familiar with this joint. Carvel?
Yeah, Carvel goes way, way back.
The original soft serve.
The original sauce.
Wow.
And they used to have these pre-made cakes that you can go in and buy for, birthday or whatever.
They still have them. They're advertised right there on the window.
Not the one that Izzo talks about though.
The cookie,
No.
no, that's Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale.
Now the Fudgy the Whale, for a different holiday, they take the pan and they flip it around and they just redecorate it. So they use the same pan. That was very ingenious of them.
Oh.
So you can get 2 designs with 1 mold. That was very smart of them. But, no, well, we were just commenting of the store that was next to the Carvel. You know?
Yeah. Well, that ATM sitting right there.
Yeah. Ham Glory, what do you want me to say? I said it. It's a cookie puss.
Have you ever heard of that, Elle? No, because she's not ever heard of Carvel.
I have not.
Cookie puss was the ice cream cake, and they would take 2 cones and put them upside down. It was like a very decorative thing. And I don't know how they got the name Cookie Puss. And it just kind of stuck here in New England with the commercials and that they did on TV. And, you know.
Somebody was being a smart aleck one day, and that name just stuck.
Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, no, Steve. So anyway, Shane is doing good. You know, we got some more messages from him. I think today I saw some stuff on social media. So we wish him a safe time, fun time, and we'll see him next week.
Yep.
So.
What is Instagram links?
Yeah, he posted a whole bunch of stuff on Facebook and Instagram, I think so.
Okay.
Al, quick question. Buc-ee's, yes or no?
Yes.
So when you go into a Buc-ee's, what do you buy?
Buc-ee's is life.
I always get like their brisket pulled pork sandwich if I'm like on a long road trip and I need like a quick lunch. Those are good. And then sweet tea, any beaver nuggets are good, and the fudge.
There you go. Look at that. See?
Yep.
Right. There you go, Elle. It's a real thing. It looks like it's pretty good. But we thought Izzo was just being a little vulgar one night, and
they don't.
It looks like a real thing.
I think I've been hanging out with these guys for what 8 years now, you know, and they still don't believe some of my stories. They don't believe, even before the YouTube days when we would stay up late at night just hanging out like this, and we would tell stories.
Were you all connected through radio, or was that like developed within the friendship?
Radio brought us all to the YouTubes, that brought us to the Discords, that brought us to the late night chats, that brought us to this place.
Because of this, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were in Discord probably what 2, 3, 4 times. It all depended.
Yeah.
And we would hang out and
During
just
COVID.
start. Yeah, and we would just start. You know, hey, how you doing? What are you doing? Hey, I remember this. I remember that. And then, like our website says, we said we have an idea. Let's bring this to YouTube and do something totally different than the other shows.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe guys just want to break. They want to get together, but they don't want to talk. You know, is Yezu better than ICOM, or vice versa, or you know, whatever. So we decided to just be ourselves.
Josh says, "Bro, you're hanging out in a tent in your house. It's hard to tell how to take you."
It's all real. It's all real, man.
And it's also his first time to hear about the Cookie Puss snack too. So. Never know what you're gonna learn at Clubhouse.
Never know.
Elle, what do you got going on for yourself, for your channel? What are you thinking for the next couple of months as you come into spring and summer? What do you got? What are you kind of thinking about?
Definitely content around the 7300 Mark II, and then I have gotten a lot of antennas to take a look at. I've gotten stuff from Comet, from 12 volt Power, and then from REZ Antenna, which is a manufacturer in Texas. So I want to do some reviews on those antennas, test them out. So some reviews there, and then more POTA and SOTA content for this summer. So I'm excited for that. We'll try to manage all of that with the weddings that I have going on.
Right.
And I'm actually going to be in Louisiana in a couple of weeks just to explore New Orleans for the first time.
Excellent.
So bunch of trips plans with friends and some more Radio content for sure.
Do you think the new 7300 is going to get more attention than the 705, and the 705 is going to get jealous? Do you think that could happen, where you're going to forget about that radio?
So the 705 isn't actually mine. It's actually ICOM's. It's a loaner
Okay.
radio,
Okay.
but they definitely have a place for different types of ops. So the 705 will be obviously the first one I pick up for any soda right now. But I think I'm gonna really love on the 7300 Mark II for the moment, and it's just so much more capable. It feels so reassuring to have more of a reliable system than not the 705 isn't reliable, but just it's going to give me more. It's going to get my signal out there further. It has more nooks and things about it, and it's going to be a test of. I'm looking at it right now. That's why I'm looking this way. It's going to be a real like my learning curve is. I feel like it's just going to go like through the roof as I start to interact with this radio.
You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, and get this. I've seen this many times, including myself. Whether you go from a 705 to a 7300, vice versa, because the platforms are built so similar, there is a confidence level of going to that other radio, and then you start going into that deep dive, and that's what really gets fun. It really gets fun. So good. Yep. Well, we can't wait to see whatever you post on your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever your shorts, whatever. Please continue to do all that stuff. It's really fun watching you go through a lot of that stuff. And I know people at work have commented to me like, oh my God, I didn't realize how easy it is. So you really have a nice way of conveying to the public as an ambassador of this hobby. So thank you.
Well, thank you for the kind words. I do want to do a video essay on FT8. So that's going to probably be planned up within the month. Not just like a how-to, but more of like I don't know how to describe it. It's not going to be like, oh, this is how you set up WSJTX, or this is how you do that. It's going to be more of like an ode to FT8, and it's more video essay style. I don't know if you can picture that. So I want to do something like that at FT8 because, I mean, it is data. Like FT8, I feel like it's controversial because, is it radio? Is it not radio? To me, it is. I mean, you have to set up your antenna. You have to set up your radio. You have to use all the different nooks and things. You just don't have a microphone. And it still incorporates all the same aspects of using a microphone. Just, it's data. And so it's going to be a different style video on my channel that I'll look to explore.
The fact that you are having a hard time explaining it just means it's going to be great, right? Because you can't even explain it. So
I have like a whole script written now. So I script my videos too. Like I kind of plan them out, and that's why they take a little longer.
Well, I'm glad that works for you. I tried to script one time, and after like 13th time hitting record, I just threw it away.
Fair.
My kids used to hold up these white. My kids used to have these. I used to do white poster boards, and I used to do bullets of the talking points like I wanted to hit, and I decided I'm gonna put them in order. And my kids would hold the cue cards up. It was great. It was a fun way. It was, and now I look at my son now, who's getting very deep diving up at college into digital media and what he wants to do. And it's like, man, I remember you when you were 8 years old, and that was your roots. Don't forget your roots. I told him. So that's it. But I got nothing really else going on. I'm off Friday and Saturday. I'm going to try to get some POTA in. I would like to really do something, whether it's through the ATOS or through an NFED half wave. I don't know. We'll see what happens weather-wise. But that's really about me. If not, I'll be here next Tuesday. Steve, what about you?
3-day weekend. I'm going to try to get caught up on some stuff. Yeah, I'm here in town, at least for now. We'll see if that changes. But got some work to do around the house and just stuff to clean up. And I should be here next
Valentine's Day plans?
Yeah,
I don't have any.
So my wife actually suggested we go to Bahama Breeze, which is a Darden chain, because they're closing. And she wanted to go on Valentine's Day. And I'm like, no, hard pass. I'll take her, but not on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. A lot.
Isn't it a shame everything doubles or triples between flowers? Why? Why does it have
I'll
to be
spend the money on the flowers. That I don't care about. I will not go out on I'll call it a national holiday like that, because the service is usually crap. You know, there's a wait for everything. I can, go in the backyard and smoke a brisket and just sit at the house and veg, and we'll be just as happy. And I'll probably spend less on the brisket than I would on a dinner.
Right. You could put on the Hallmark channel and watch a romantic show with her.
Oh, she has the Hallmark streaming network.
I know you.
Yeah, no, that's Ape's thing. I'll let Ape watch the Hallmark channel, but no, we'll, whatever she wants. But no, we will not be going out to dinner, at least not on Valentine's Day.
For me,
Sometime
for
around there?
Valentine's Day, from my perspective,
Mhm.
flowers and chocolate, like bare minimum. I'm happy. Dinner, like it's, as you know, as Steve was saying, it's just way too much, way too crowded, it's more of a headache, honestly. But unless you like reserve like months in advance, but flowers and chocolate.
All right,
go wrong.
Elle-Marie, big
Unless
question.
you're allergic to chocolate.
All right, from a woman's point of view, what kind of does the chocolate matter?
Absolutely.
If you know your girl, yes. So
Yeah.
for me, I like Kit Kats and I like truffles, like
Okay.
chocolate, like
Yeah.
truffle balls.
Hot damn. Give me a break off that Kit Kat bar.
Joe Brett, what about you? Valentine's Day?
Man, I don't know. I was just going to remind everybody what, kind of like Kale said. Don't forget Valentine's Day. And I walked into Kroger today, and man, they are like getting ready. It's like Super Bowl, but it's Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I had to walk through all these displays as soon as I come through the front door.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
And then
The
I
door
was
opens-
grabbing my phone. I'm like, oh, shit, what day is it? It's supposed to be the 14th, right? But
You don't have
I
a
had-
reminder in your phone yet? Dude, you gotta have a
No.
reminder. Yeah, that's why you have a smartphone. You put it in the calendar.
And
yeah,
Fat Tuesday's coming up for those of you that like Mardi Gras. 17th.
When's that?
17th.
That's next week.
Next Tuesday.
Next two. Oh, so we should probably do a Fat Tuesday show then.
Hey, there you go.
We'll talk about everything that's fat. That's
My
easy.
cameras. I'm having camera issues. Sorry.
All good. We've been going for 2 hours, so.
Right.
yeah. But besides that, I was just going to tell people, hey, buy your other half a flour, and if you don't have another half, buy yourself some chocolates. But other than that, I've got a lot of side business to catch up on. We got some couple different hat orders coming in, so I'll be doing that, and I'll try to remember to look at that icon video so I can get it published out,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll just be looking forward to another Tuesday night.
We should give a shout out. We should give a quick shout out for everybody who's traveling to HamCation to Florida. Please be safe. Have fun at the shows. Safe returns. Can't wait to see the videos that come out, the stories. It's always a fun time just to, from an audience perspective of, what's being talked about, released, or soon to be released.
Mm-hmm.
As we start the first big HamFest, the big one here in the United States,
Yep.
number one.
Start
So
the
everyone
HamFest
be-
season.
Absolutely. So,
So.
all right.
Well,
You got,
everybody say bye to Elle, and
yeah.
glad she could join us tonight, and glad y'all could join us tonight. Great to see y'all. She's coming back.
Just in time.
Look at you. I was just getting ready to tell everybody to tell you bye, so when you watch the replay.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, a little right there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you got anything else before we hit the end button there, Elle?
If you haven't checked out my Instagram, definitely check it out. I kind of post more of the everyday on there. And so if you haven't seen me on YouTube, you definitely check out Instagram and see what I've been up to on my stories. And stay tuned for a antenna review and that FT8 episode. And I'm really excited to POTA with the 7300 Mark II this Sunday. So
There you
probably
go.
a video on that coming soon as well.
And I assume your Instagram link can be found in maybe the about section of your YouTube or in the descriptions.
Also, if to those who did support me while I was away, thank you so much. I know that I was away for like 3 months, and if you were wondering where I was and still supporting me during that time, thank you all. I really appreciate it.
Good group of folks. So
Absolutely.
Instagram is also she's on frequency. Is that it? If they want
Yep.
to find you there, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Well, I'm good.
All right. I'll hit that outro, guys.
For everybody.
73, everybody.
See y'all.